Sharing is Caring by Itslivybear, Chapter 15, Final Exams. The bus ride was going great, honest. Everyone was in their hero costumes and being carted to the final exams, which everyone was pretty certain it would be robots. And spirits were high. So high that Ashido was digging for gossip. Okay, so I know we talked sort of, not really at the beginning of the year, but finals have taken up so much time, so I gotta ask. Has anyone else found their soulmate since the last bus ride? Momo cast a glance at Kyoka, who just shrugged with blush. Well, Kyoka and I had a good idea during the battle trials, but we have since confirmed it. Ashido squealed, "Oh my god, that's so cute! Have you guys gone on any dates?" They both nodded, now definitely blushing, center of attention of at least half the class, but Ashido's digging didn't reveal any hot dates, so she moved on to the next target. Tokoyami, you said you had a soulmate the other day, right? What are they like? He hummed. They are a business student with a bird mutation quirk. It is believed that might be why I have a bird hood, as neither of my parents had anything like that, and I have dark shadow. Their shadow can move on its own, though it cannot interact with the world as dark shadow can. Ashido was practically bouncing in her seat. Her seatmate of Kaminari looked equally intrigued. So, you've known for a long time then? Wow, that must be so cool! Tokoyami nodded. I have been privileged to get to know them over many years and find myself happy with them. She cooed. Okay, next. Let's just start at the front of the class. Ayoma, I know you have a cutie for sure. He flicked his hair dramatically. I had to leave her back in France when we moved here at age 12, but she holds a place in my heart and we write letters frequently. My heart grows cold with every day we are apart, but soon I shall meet my love again. How romantic. Ida, you're next. I do not see how my relationship status is any of your business. So that support girl gave you her number, right? I will reiterate, none of your business. She giggled. Moving on. Sue, any progress? Kiro, I have yet to find someone that can lift as I can with traits sharing mine. Bummer. Raka? No clue. OG? Happily dating my girl Taru, so skipping over. The tailed boy looked relieved. Kami, how's your girl? The blonde boy grinned. She's great. We hung out over the weekend, and once I pass my finals, we're gonna meet up for some ice cream. Ashido cooed. What a cutie she is, too. You landed a catch. And no, that was not a fish pun just because she can control water. Next, Kiri, and technically Bakugo. Literally mind your own damn business, Pinky. Kirishima laughed. Going good. Really getting to know each other. You know, he's a really manly dude. Glad to be his soulmate. Right. Koda, you find anyone cute? The shy boy blushed and shook his head. Aw, it's okay, cutie. If you want someone, you'll find someone. And if not, we're all your friends. Sato! I don't think we've ever really talked soulmates. What you got? The tall boy scratched the back of his head. Yeah, I do have a soulmate. She goes to a different school, but we get together and bake and have tea. Her quirk means she gets smarter when she drinks tea, and I get stronger when I eat sugar, so we trade. That's why I carry around a thermos after my sugar rushes. Pulls me back to speed, all thanks to her. The whole class blinked before the girls cooed. That's so cute! Uraka clapped her hands together with a beam. Well, he blushed, and his voice dropped to a murmur, but everyone still heard. She's cute, too. That sent a renewed round of cooing, but after a while, Ashido got back on track. Soji, it's that 1B girl, Setsuna? You call her Cage. Spill them deets. Soji sighed. Tokich is my soulmate and a recommendation student. We regularly get together, even if it's just to study together. We have been officially together for 2 years now. Other than that, we're not saying. Ashido pouted for a moment before brightening. That's okay. I'll just ask her too. She looks really cool. Now, next would be Jiro, but she waggled her eyebrows at the two girls. So moving on, Sero. The black-haired boy grinned. I have a girl back home, actually. Her quirk is kind of weird, but you know how when you put a stamp on in the olden days, you would lick it to get it to stick? She can do that for anything. Sticky spit. It's really cool. Makes making out sessions pretty interesting. Most people groaned with various explanations of not needing to hear that, but Ashido knew the next way to move past it was to move on. Okay, Tokoyami, we already went over you. Todoroki! He looked her dead in the eye. I don't care, but I am dating someone. Oh my god, you are? Who? Iwasawa flashed red eyes to the back of the bus, and she winced and muttered an apology, but immediately went back to grilling the boy. Who? She hit. Spill now! The left corner of Todoroki's mouth perked up in the barest of smiles. I would like to go on public record to say that I am dating one of Yayaroshi Inasa, and no matter what my father tries to say, that is how it's going to remain for the foreseeable future. Ashido cackled, doubling over in laughter. You make it sound like he's a rebellion date. Oh, is he a bad boy? Please tell me you're dating a bad boy for your teenage rebellion. He is absolutely a rebellion date. Todoroki! Ida admonished. You cannot lead someone on like that! Oh no, he is fully aware that he is a rebellion date. He also hates Endeavor. Half the bus was dying of laughter as Ida sputtered about decorum and respecting the number 2 hero that had, technically, saved their lives from the hero killer stain, but Todoroki just smiled with a raised eyebrow and let the words wash over him like water. But Todoroki! Ayoma gasped dramatically. Do you not want a soulmate? If someone comes along, your other half. Some people are better off without soulmates, Bakugo interjected, and some soulmates are better off without them. Ain't that right, Deku? The last part was said in a low sneer, but Ida heard, and Ida was never quiet. Midoriya's soulmates are lucky to have him. All conversation slowly stilled, and Izuku got incredibly tense. The first to speak was Bakugo. You told someone? Damn, Deku. I didn't think you had the balls. Ida stiffened, realizing exactly what he'd done. I mean, a theoretical soulmate, of course. Midoriya has already told everyone he does not have a soulmate, and to imply otherwise would mean we're doubting our classmates. Okay, things were fine. Everything was going to go back to normal. People would forget about it. However, if Midoriya did have a soulmate, they would be lucky to have him and should do everything to strive for a good relationship with him. Ida, please, no, stop. You already fixed it. Soulmates relationships are not guaranteed to be perfect after all. No, really, stop. But Midoriya doesn't have a soulmate. Hakagiri sounded confused. Good. That's how it should be. Let alone one that doesn't want him. I mean, come on. Who could dislike Midoriya? He's such a sweet guy. Please. Bakugo scoffed. Deku doesn't deserve any soulmates, and he knows it. Might have taken a couple of years, but he got it eventually. Kirishima frowned. Whoa, dude, what? Everyone deserves to be happy. Fucking useless. Deku never bought anything like to the table until this year. They're better off without a useless nerd like him holding them back. Stop, please. Uraraka tilted her head in confusion. What are you talking about? Bringing something to the table? I don't get it. Bakugo sneered. Did Deku not tell anyone? Probably too fucking ashamed. The weakling was quirkless up until this year. Still not sure who he tricked to get a quirk because he sure as hell didn't have one before. And it's too strong to be a borrowed power. But Midoriya doesn't have a soulmate, Hakagiri protested. He told us. Stop. Yeah, clever twist of words. Ain't that right, Deku? Since you already told Glasses That means you must not mind spilling everything, right? Please stop. Deku here doesn't have a soulmate because he has two. Two people perfectly happy and unaware he existed until spontaneously manifested a quirk and fucked everything up. He was a leech for 10 years and now he contributes? What a joke. A warm hand was placed on his back and Izuku blinked through the blurry eyes to see Todoroki looking rather mildly at Bakugo. But his eyes were aflame. Well! Everyone was startled at the high-pitched voice turned to the front of the bus. The bus had apparently stopped at some point, and all students were half raised out of their seats in various states of confusion, horror, or in Bakugo's case, satisfaction. There, in the front of the bus, stood Aizawa, and peeking out of his scarf was none other than the principal himself. This practical exam needs to be postponed, it seems. Bakugo, Midoriya, you will be coming with us so we can get this sorted. He's turned a sharp grin on Bakugo, and the boy flinched by some primal instinct. Best not to leave anything out,